Thank you, troops and civilians alike. It's an absolute honor to be standing here before you tonight for my second show. How's everyone doing? I hope you're ready for another laughter-filled mission. You know, being a veteran and a stand-up comedian, people often wonder how I navigate the treacherous terrain of transitioning from the military to the world of comedy. Well, let me tell you, it's been quite the journey since my last performance. I've gone from dodging bullets to crafting punchlines, from camouflage to spotlight. It's like trading the battlefield for a stage where laughter becomes the ultimate weapon. And let me tell you, this battlefield of comedy has its own set of challenges and victories. And tonight, I'm locked and loaded with new tales, fresh insights, and an arsenal of humor. Speaking of battles, let's talk about the challenges I've faced since we last gathered. Transitioning from military life to civilian life is a mission in itself. The military provided structure and purpose, but the civilian world can be a maze of uncertainty. I found myself navigating uncharted territory, trying to decode corporate lingo and figure out which socks match my newfound freedom. Trust me, choosing between ankle socks and crew socks can be as perplexing as reading a top-secret classified document. But amidst the chaos, I discovered that my military training still serves as my comedic backbone. The discipline, the ability to adapt, and the knack for thinking on my feet have become my secret comedic weapons. The stage is my new battlefield, and I'm ready to conquer it with laughter. Of course, I couldn't navigate this comedic mission alone. The camaraderie I experienced in the military has translated into an incredible network of fellow veterans who share my passion for humor. We formed a comedic platoon, supporting each other through open mic nights and comedy boot camps. We've become a united front, ready to tickle your funny bones and showcase the undeniable talent of our veteran community. Tonight, I'm honored to share this stage with some of my hilarious comrades, ready to entertain you and demonstrate that laughter knows no boundaries. One of the biggest obstacles I faced after my last show was adapting to the civilian lexicon. In the military, we had our own unique language, with acronyms flying left and right. But suddenly, I found myself in a world where TLAs, three-letter acronyms, were replaced by corporate jargon and buzzwords. It was like deciphering a secret code all over again. I remember my first meeting when someone mentioned KPIs, ROI, and SWOT analysis. I thought they were launching a new military operation instead of discussing business strategies. And let's not forget the battleground of office politics. In the military, you could identify who was in charge by the stripes on their uniform. But in the civilian world, it's a whole different hierarchy. There are invisible ranks, unwritten rules, and power struggles for the coveted corner office. It's like a covert operation of ambition and maneuvering. I guess you could say I went from decoding mission briefings to deciphering who stole my stapler. And now I'm back with new tales to share. And you know what? The camaraderie I experienced in the military didn't disappear. It just took on a different mission, and I'm thrilled to have my fellow veterans joining me once again in this comedic campaign. We may not be fighting the same battles, but we share the same bond, the same understanding. Our reunions are like epic comedy showcases, where the laughter reverberates through the room like artillery fire. And tonight, we're ready to ignite those laughs once more. Now, as a veteran, I've encountered my fair share of misconceptions. People tend to see us as stoic, serious, and always on guard. But let me tell you, we're more than that. We have a wicked sense of humor that can take down enemies faster than a well-aimed punchline. Just because we wore a uniform doesn't mean we left our laughter behind. In fact, it's one of our most potent weapons, and I'm here to unleash it again. Thank you all for being an amazing audience once again. I appreciate your continued support. Remember, life is a battlefield, but with laughter as our ammunition, we can conquer anything. Fall out, soldiers and civilians, and let the laughter echo through the ranks just like we did before.